Hey guys, it's your boy Mike, and I am testing out my YoloBox Pro. I usually use the YoloBox Mini, but I'm using the YoloBox Pro right now. Let me get a back angle. You can see the bright light in front of me, and you see everything else going on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the front, which is right here. Let me do a little overlay. And I'm using the YoloBox Pro, but I'm also using the um, the YoloDeck, which is a new product that came out. It allows you, instead of going through and selecting on the screen where I'm pushing buttons, it allows me to go and just push a button that's already set up for different things. And this is really cool. Now, just a little bit about what I've come from is I was originally shooting with this Sling Studio. Sling Studio went out of business. I still use their equipment, but I needed to find something else because when I do multi cameras, I need something to do it. Sling Studio has a great multi-camera setup. It's got camera links and it goes to a big hub, and the hub does all the rest of the stuff. You use your iPad to switch back and forth between it. And when it went out of business, they started coming out with different things to try to compensate for the people who have been using Sling Studio. One of those things was YoloBox. Now they have four different versions of YoloBox. I have a YoloBox Mini and a YoloBox Pro. I just got the YoloBox Pro and the YoloDeck with it so I could try them out together and see how they work. I like this setup, kind of like with Sling Studio. We were using a tablet or iPad to do our switching with. This used the actual unit to do your switching with, but we were running it through, and we are running it through at church. We're running it through the OBS on a Mac Air computer. We have a Elgato Stream Deck that we use for church, and it's kind of like the YOLO deck, but it's not. I mean, this system is way more condensed than the Sling Studio system. The only difference is it's a direct cable setup, which means you have to have a HDMI cable coming from the camera. Now you can use transmitter receivers. I haven't found a really good set yet. I do have the Hollyland Mars 400S that I'm going to try out with this system and see if it works. If it works, it'll be great because I have a handheld gimbal that I want to be able to put on this camera that I'm using here, which is my A7C, and walk around and use that as a secondary camera. And I use one of my regular uh, camcorders, the Sony camcorders that I have, as a stationary camera, and that way I can move around here, move around there, but still have a straight plug-in right off the camera. Now, for red carpet events, I use the YoloBox Mini, which is really great. It's only got one direct in HDMI, but I've had to use it on occasion where I had to have two HDMIs. So I used a transmitter receiver that wasn't really that good. If you got too far away from the transmitter, or if the transmitter got too far away from the receiver, it would break continuity, and I'd get a lot of drops and everything. But since I've tried the Hollyland Mars 400S Pros, I haven't really had that problem. And what's really cool about it is I can actually get a signal from the transmitter straight to my phone. So instead of just watching what's going on the YoloBox, I can watch it on my phone on the side, also on a bigger picture, or let everybody else see it on a bigger picture. So I'm just testing this out right now, to make sure it works, because when I do some more weddings and I do other things that I'm planning on getting into, I want to have multiple camera views. I want to be able to just go right to a source, hit up that source, and do what I have to do. This one also has where I can take and add a video source to it, like a video, so I can go on and add a video. I'm gonna add a video right now, and this video that I'm adding is the unboxing of the YoloBox. So you guys take a look at this. And out of the slot, it's pretty thick. See all the little ports, all the bottom ports, power plugs, sides, and it's back. And that's the YoloBox. You get a quick guide with the QR code on it. In the bottom, you get a book. You get a key for opening up the port for putting in an SD card or a SIM card. You get an Allen wrench. You get the little stand that comes with it. You get a USB to USB-C and a USB-C to USB-C. So you get 2 cables in there. So that's everything in the YoloBox, and that's basically the unpacking. Pretty quick and easy, down and simple. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do. All right, so, oh, sorry about that. You're seeing the back of my head. Pushed the wrong button. Okay, so that was the unboxing. Basic. It was a video that I pulled from a video file that's on the chip itself. I'm also gonna probably add another layer on here, so it's really cool. Let me go to my over the head shot. I don't know if you can see. I don't think yeah, you can see me actually selecting stuff. So it's got 5 spots, and I have 5 buttons down here. So I'm gonna remove one of these by holding it. That's an edit. That's how you edit it, but I'm gonna hold it, and then I'll just hit the garbage can, and it asks me to remove it. That moves my videos up. As you can see, my overlay 2 is actually my name, and you can't really see that great because the camera's set kind of far back. But go back, and I want to let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing overlays, pushing the wrong buttons. Like I said, I'm getting used to the system, so it'll take me a while to get used to it. It's not, I mean, with the Mini, because the YoloDeck can only be used with the Pro and the Ultra. With the Mini, it's touchscreen. I'm used to touchscreen, so you saw me reaching up and touching the screen a little bit. But with the Mini, it's you don't have that YoloDeck option. But I kind of like this. It's pretty cool. And you're getting first-hand, first-try view of what this looks like on a live stream. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible because I don't want to go into a whole lot of stuff. But now I'm going to add another overlay. So I'll go in, and I already have the timers. Let's see what images, overlay images we have. Oh, that's my image. So I'll go ahead and bring up my image right now, which is number 4 overlay. And this is my Photos by Mike logo. So now I'm going to go back out on an overlay, push the button on and off, and then bring it right back on. So I can fade in, fade out of the video picture, or do whatever I need to do. I really like this. It gives me all kinds of options. You can see the front of my room and my light setup, and then go back to where you're seeing me set kind of off to the side. I can move over to the middle a little bit and get a better view, but I'm looking at it, and if I was, as you can see, I have a teleprompter set up because I'm getting ready to do another video. but that's going to be more of a professional video. This is more like a test video of the YoloBox Pro and the YoloBox deck, or the YoloDeck. I mean, it's really good. I could record from here. I could fade to black. So and real quick, just letting y'all see it. I know you're getting tired of looking at the back of my head. Don't have that much hair back there anyway. I have a timer that I can use, that I can put up. So if I hit the overlay 3, it'll bring up my timer on the top when I'm starting off, or I could go in and use my other overlay and then turn off my timer. So it gives me a lot of different options. It's a lot easier to use. Remember, this has the bonding. It has my different setups that I could do. Right now, I need to log back in on Facebook. But and that's my behind the head shot that's getting ready to go out, because I'm using the GoPro for the back, for my behind the head shot. I don't know if you can see the GoPro. It's right here. So I'm using the GoPro with the HDMI going into here. Like I said, I'm going to test it again, a formal test. This is just a basic or first time setup test, see what it's like. And that's it for me right now. As always, please follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like I said, subscribe to this YouTube channel. That's right. At Mike Photos. Yep. On YouTube. So that's it. And as always, I'm Mike of Photos by Mike, making life stand still one picture